right to the forefront. If you're watching your content and you hit home like you would do on any Android device, we overlay that on top of the live content. These are new APIs that are coming in now to allow you to indicate that your app is we call it gregarious. And so if your app is gregarious and willing to share its content with the launcher, it will show through. Otherwise, it's going to be hidden. So when you first land in the home screen of an Android TV device, you're going to see these really rich content recommendations. So these are coming from apps on the system and are being ranked and sorted based on the user's usage of the device. So we rely on each of you to provide the right content based on how you know your users using your application. That's stuff we don't know. But we know based off the aggregate how people are using their device. And so we will sort and rank. I was showing pictures, I was showing Tommy Emmanuel to Dave Berg after the keynote, and so it's now YouTube's now recommending more Tommy Emmanuel for me, and I use YouTube a lot, so you'll see there's actually two of them on the screen here, because we know that I use YouTube a lot. This is my account, this is my personal device, so if you see something weird, it's just because I'm kind of weird. So the goal is that you come to this content recommendation screen, you see exactly what you want to watch, and you start watching it, and you're done. One click to play. What if you don't find something that you want? We decided to make sure that both search and all your applications are available. So there's a common pattern throughout the platform. You go up to search. So if you move up to the search affordance on the home screen, or you'll see when we go into the applications that search is also in the up position. So you can do search. So I'm going to use this, see if this works. It's always very dangerous to demo things with Wi-Fi, so forgive me. Let me see. Movies starring Tom Cruise. So pretend this is my remote control, and I've got my virtual remote that has the microphone button. Hopefully, when you're using this on your TV, you're just using the remote control. It's in your hand and picking it up and searching. So that search exists at the top of your home screen. You can go look for content that you're specifically interested in, or you can look for actors or actresses. And of course, as Dave showed during the keynote, there's a ton of ways in which you can then pivot on both those actors and actresses using the Google's knowledge graph to find things. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on search because search is more of a Google feature and not necessarily a developer feature. I think it's much more interesting to start looking at what happened. How do you actually make content recommendations? How do you get into the apps row? Because you'll notice these apps look a little bit different than you're used to seeing apps on a launcher on an Android phone. We've standardized on a 16 by 9 poster for doing your application launchers. You'll see that we've worked with these first app developers and game developers to show and set the standard for how apps should work. Have the text of your name of your application in your icon. Have it big and bright and bold and on-brand coloring. And make sure that it has some movement and contrast. And that's true in both the games row and the apps row. So you want to know how you get in the apps row. So we're making a pretty